and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sit in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart, yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We welcome those of you who have joined us from around the corner or around the globe for tonight's boys varsity basketball game featuring the Wildcats of South Summit High School at the Trojans of Morgan High School. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined today by my broadcast partner, Tyler Buckets Buckway. He's a Morgan High senior. He wears number 79 on the football field. He's the number one announcer of the JV game, and he is wearing 2 championship rings. He's an All-American. Buckets, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Quigley?
Good. The rest of our staff today, we have David G. Halls producing. Sam Halls is on our main camera. Jake J. Dizzle Halls is handling the scoreboard. Daniel Moudreau is our statistician. That's our team tonight.
And it's the best team in the country.
I love this team. This game, these two teams have played one time already, Ty. They played at South Summit on January 11th. Morgan won that game 73 to 65. Did you happen to go to that game?
I did not go
I
to
did
that
not.
game, actually.
I was not able to attend that either. I was in Amsterdam at the time,
That's right.
on my way to Finland. But anyway, I'll tell you a couple stats from that game that you might find interesting. Logan Woolstenhume had 20 points for South Summit that game, followed by Bracken Lashy, who had 17, including 3 threes. Then we had Kelby Thompson, had 13 points, 2 threes. For the Trojans, it was an absolute breakout game for Aiden Harris, number 5 for the Trojans. He had 16 points, made 3 threes, had 1 rebound, 5 assists, and 4 steals.
Well, that's great. And Aiden, I mean, he could honestly do that any given night. There's a lot of shooters on the Trojans. There's a lot of guys who handle the ball, so he doesn't do it too often. But when it's needed, he can. He started last year as a junior, and that was what a lot of his role was, is handling the ball and getting good layups or doing a catch-and-shoot 3. But that's what makes the Trojans so dangerous, is they have so many athletes who are able to score, pass, play defense. I mean, they really can do it all for the most part.
Yeah, no doubt. So in that game, the Trojans had 11 threes.
Wow.
So, and let me just kind of back up and say we were here together 2 days ago on Wednesday night. Morgan played Ogden. Ogden's a good team. Morgan shot the lights out. They shot over 50%.
Yeah, and Morgan looked great on Wednesday, and their defensive game plan worked out perfectly for them, as well as they continued to do their press and also just trapping that top of the corner here. You see where the Trojans is on your screen, that T. Those are the areas they want to try and keep the other team at, and they typically do a good job. And if not, they're in the passing lanes ready to take it at a moment's notice.
Absolutely. I would like to thank today's game sponsor, Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. Whether you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, Benjamin will help you navigate the process. Give him a call at 801-540-7263. Benjamin Brown, Cornerstone Real Estate, sponsoring tonight's game. He's also one of our photographers. If you go to our website where you found this game at morgansportsnetwork.com, you can find photos from football, mini bowls, boys basketball, girls basketball, swimming, wrestling, and everything. So Ben takes a lot of those pictures and does a great job. Our other game sponsor today is Shirts to a T. They're located in Morgan. They will help you with all of your promotional gear, embroidery, screen print, many brands to choose from. Find them at Shirts to a T in Morgan. They handle all of our gear here at the Morgan Sports Network. Tonight, however, Ty, you and I are both wearing our state championship hoodies. I'm wearing this hat that was gifted to me by Adam Sheffield. one of my
Yeah,
friends.
that's a beautiful hat. I wish I could get my hands on one
He
of
did
those.
a preemptive strike on it, which was kind of
Okay.
aggressive, but he handed me this in the parking lot right after you guys took the 55-3 win down in St. George.
Yeah, and I think it was.
Show your bling to our fans out there.
Oh yeah, I gotta show the state ring and the All-American ring there.
Let's take off that
But,
state ring. Get a little close up on that camera. Tell us the details on the state ring.
Well, first off, we're gonna start at the top of it. You can see the M. Trying to make sure I angle this right. Okay, that's too hard. Good enough. But the M is on the top of it, and you can't see it very well, but it says Trojan champion or state champions, and then on the side it says Trojans, all in, tracks, and Morgan on that side. And then of course it has our name, number, and position on it. There's that beautiful 79, Buckway and O-line. Of course you got on the other side the year. How do I do this? There we go. The year, the record we had, 13-0, undefeated. No one's good enough to play with us. With the Trojan helmet, and I mean that. No one was good enough to play with us. And then, of course, 55-3, the final state score. It's kind of hard to see on your screen there, but again, I mean, just a fantastic season. And I'm gonna say it again: no one is good enough to play with us. So,
and
yeah.
no one will ever get the chance because you did your thing and it's over.
Exactly.
Well, good job. What did you have inscribed on the inside of your ring, Ty?
I inscribed family for life, and then Alma 31:6 and Proverbs. Why did I forget that? 3:5-6. I almost said 2, but those are my 2 favorite scriptures. And then, of course, love my family, and I love my Trojan family as well, and of course my MSN family.
Oh, now you're talking. I as well have a state ring that I got, and I had inscribed on the inside of mine the same thing as you, Proverbs 3:5-6.
Yeah.
Trust in the Lord, and I did that because of you and your story about your car accident where you trusted in the Lord and were protected, and that was very meaningful for me, so I wanted to remember that. And really proud of you and all of the Trojan family and football family, Coach Barlow and Coach Millward, Coach Larson, everyone else that helps Coach Buckway.
Yeah.
The whole team. There's a lot that made that happen.
You know, we have a lot of great coaches, and if it's all right with you, I'd like to read some stats about John Millward. I asked him if we could interview him today, but his exact words to me were, "I can read the message." Nobody wants to hear from a washed-up old man. Was his words, and I told him, Millward, you just came off your best season ever.
He's a young man.
You were far from being washed up.
And he's far from being old.
Yes, he's far from being old. But the questions I asked him were, what did he think it made this team so successful? And he really just talked about how this team worked so hard. A lot of times in this season, he often said it was the hardest working team he has seen. And something that he did say at the banquet, you were there for this. He said he doesn't know if there was a debate over who's the greatest Morgan team, but he said he would throw this team in against any team as the greatest team to come through Morgan.
Do you think Roger Randall agrees?
I don't know, but
he was the
that's
MVP
all right.
his year, just like his nephew Nicky Dimes.
Yeah, I know a lot of the players from a few years ago. That state championship team, they all said that they don't know if they would have beat us, like the Giles.
Yeah, they had Carter Thackeray as quarterback. He was a fabulous quarterback. That was a really good team, too.
They were an amazing
they won
team.
on that same field you won on.
That's very true. And,
although the score was a lot different.
Much different score, 8-0 compared to 55-3.
A safety and 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Sloan Calder.
No, and Sloan's a great player. He's at Weber right now.
He is.
But anyway, sorry, get back to Millward. I forgot to read these stats.
I interrupted.
I'm so sorry. No, it's all good. In Millward's career, he averaged 34 points a game and over 24 years at Morgan with 2 state championships and 4 second-place finishes, which is amazing. I mean, that's a lot of 34 points a game is incredible. And this year was his highest at 41 a game.
That's amazing.
So he had an amazing career, and he was a big part of our success this year.
Did he credit you with most of it?
He didn't credit me with most of the credit, no. But he did call me the tip of the spear, so I did love that comment by him.
Well, we're going to turn it over to PA announcer Joe Sisson for the national anthem, then we'll get starting lineups. Feel free to sing along at home. You know what I noticed during the national anthem there, Ty?
What'd you notice?
I looked down at the Morgan Trojan team, and most of them were singing the national anthem. I thought that was cool. Same with the South Summit players.
I heard a lot of singing actually through these headphones.
It was neat to see both of them. I'm going to introduce the starters for South Summit, and then Ty, you'll introduce Morgan's. For South Summit, number 1, Kelby Thompson. He's a senior. Number 3, Alex Atkinson. He is also a senior.
Number 14,
Bracken Lashy. He's a junior.
43, Mitchell.
Number 23, Mitchell Gempler. He's a junior as well.
Number 34, Gage.
And number 34, Gage McKee, also a junior. Ty, I'll turn it to you for the Morgan Trojan introductions.
Great. And tonight we have a good student section, so we'll see the shirts thrown in there. And we have Eli Bailey, number 1. He's been a 3-year starter now. We have Derek Tilby, who just really started this year in these past few games. Gavin Turner, our point guard. The next one.
Number 15,
We have Colin Acey, number 15, a sharpshooter. And Josh Criddle, the muley bear.
He's got the speed of a deer, the strength of a bear, and the hair of a Greek god.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tremendous athlete. He has, I think he has a scholarship. No, he does have a scholarship offer for sure. I almost said a few. I don't know if he has more than the Black Hills State, but I know he does have opportunities to play football in multiple places. I'm sure any program would love to have a Josh Criddle. I mean, he's just an absolute freak.
I've got to give a shout out to the Morgan High Band. That is not Van Halen. That is the Morgan High Band playing that.
Yeah, and that does sound a lot like Van Halen. You are
amazing.
correct.
Thank you, band. The band of the game right there.
Yeah.
Tip controlled by South Summit, number 14, Lashy. He'll take control of the point. Morgan in a 3-2 zone. Number 15 for the Trojans is Colton Acey. His nickname is Sunshine. Here's a 3 from Wildcats. No good. Rebound by Criddle. Out to Turner. Quickly to Sunshine. He'll take 3. There is sunshine in my soul today. Colton Acey.
And that's the shot that we want him. Well, that's not the perfect exact shot. We want him in the other corner. And we told him that before the game, and he said he'll hit it anyways, either side.
Nice lob pass in there for number 34, McKee, for 2. We welcome those of you who are watching from South Summit. This is the Morgan Sports Network. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, senior state champion, All-American, Tyler Buckway. Tibbles, Derek Tilby under the Criddle. Back out to Turner. 15 on the shot clock. Man-to-man defense here for the Wildcats. Under to Eli Bailey. He's got his fire shoes on. Pivot, no good. Blocked by South Summit. Quickly ahead. Up for 2. No good. Foul. That was Gempler with the quick ball movement up the court there, Ty.
Yeah, and I don't know what better defense Acey could have played there. I mean, that was a good job by him, but sadly got the foul called. And, I mean, that was a good block down there back on Eli that transitioned into a fast break. Number 23, Gempler, he played in JV.
He did. He's a junior.
So Morgan and South Summit started some of their starters on JV.
Colton Acey and Derek Tilby both started the JV game. Played the first quarter is all. Tilby, number 4. Eli Bailey. He's the leading scorer for the Trojans. A little miscommunication there.
Yeah, and it looks like he was talking to Matthews. They pointed number 3. I think there was a play drawn up, and he just misinterpreted it.
Morgan will start out with their half-court trap. Handled well by South Summit. The ball never touched the floor there, Ty. All passing. Underneath to Lashy. Ball tipped up, controlled, and 2 points. That is good. McKee, his 4th point of the game.
Yeah, and he's pretty tall. It looks like he's at least 6'4".
He's taller than Criddle. Criddle's listed at 6'4".
Yeah.
Derek Tilby drives in. Poked away. Out to Sunshine. He wants 3 more. Missed it. Rebound controlled by South Summit. Quick outlet pass. And blocked
Wow.
by the there. Morty's Car Wash, clean play nominee.
I'm sorry to get loud there. I just did not see. I didn't even see him coming. I didn't even think about it.
No
He
one
came
saw
out of
him
nowhere and just smacked that ball right out of bounds.
What
What
an
a
inbound
smart
play there
play.
by the Wildcats. A double tip, and Morgan was not ready for that one, Ty.
No, they definitely were not, and that was really smart. I like that little tip down pass, kind of like a volleyball hit down, which Morgan won volleyball this year.
They did.
Again, I mean, it's how many years
20.
now?
20 state championships for the Lady Trojan volleyball team.
Yeah, so give a shout out to them.
Foul was on Josh Criddle, his first. He has one, and Colton Macy has one. No fouls on the Wildcats. Lashy at the line, missed his first, got his second. Wildcats have shot 4 free throws this game and made 2. Sam Halls is on our main camera. J. Dizzle Halls is handling our scoreboard and clock today. Daniel Moudreau is our statistician. He's working from his home office. See, a lot of movement here from the Trojans. Man-to-man defense. Pick and roll there. Stockton to Malone, no. Tibbles will take 3, no good.
Stockton and Malone, I like that, and Josh definitely plays a lot like Malone. I mean, he's mean and he fights hard in the paint.
That's 2 points for Gempler. His third of the 3. He has 3 points now in the game. The Wildcats have gone with a new philosophy: do not dribble. Pass the ball up as quickly as possible and get a layup.
Well, it definitely has worked for him so far, and I can't tell if that was an alley-oop from Gavin there or a shot.
I'm going to say it was, but
Yeah.
He threw that up almost off the shot clock.
Yeah, that was definitely an alley-oop there. Could have almost been that dunk we've been waiting from Criddle.
That was on McKee, his first. Here's AC, top of the key from the nail. Missed it.
Deflection there by Criddle, and he's got long arms, and he's always ready for the ball, and that's really what he does well. He is the Trojans' leading steal man, so that's what he wants
A
to
lot
do.
of deflections, a lot of steals. Had 6 assists against Ogden. Felt like he had more than that, but
He definitely had more than that. I think that was wrong. I mean, he really is playing great
Good
against
rebound by Criddle. 3-point shot was no good. Turner out to Bailey. Quickly drives baseline, gets underneath, blocked.
And he's been blocked twice now. He's not really used to that, as he's always
South
above.
Summit with a quick 2 again. Quick passing, quick shots. Kelby Thompson, his first 2 of the game.
Yeah, and the Trojans are.
After taking a 3-0 lead, South Summit has never looked back. Now leads 10-3.
Yeah, the Trojans just can't find a way to get a shot in. I mean, they've had a few open ones, but can't get it to go.
Bailey was fouled by number 14, Lashy, his first. New lineup in. Ty, who do we have for the Trojans?
We got Tate Nelson, Luke Olson, Aiden Harris, Tanner Matthews, and Joe Waite. And Joe is wearing his Golden Boy shoes again. And he was shooting really good in warm-ups. Hopefully he'll keep transitioning into games.
He shot lights out in the last game. And he starts out, missed his first 3. Good look, though.
Thought for sure that one was going in.
Quickly up the court are the Wildcats. Atkinson with the ball, number 3. Ball tipped away by Wade. Atkinson still has the ball. Underneath to Gempler. Cross court to McKee. Ball blocked by Luke Olson. There's Tate Nelson out to Tanner Matthews. Wade picks up a screen from Olson. Olson will take 3 and nailed it.
Got it.
Luke Olson, money ball.
And Luke Olson is a good shooter, even though he is a big. I remember in UVU 2 years ago, he had a game-winning 3, actually, in an overtime game.
He's the tallest player on the Trojans team at 6'6". There's
Wow.
an alley-oop, and it is good for 2. An old-fashioned 3-point play opportunity for Bracken Lashy. What a pass there from Atkinson. Atkinson found Lashy, caught it, banked it in for 2. Number 15, Cam Harris has entered the game for the Wildcats. Lashley has 3 points. Could be his 4th. Shot is no good. Rebound by Waite. Tate Nilsson. Back to Olsen. Back to Nilsson. Aiden Harris had a breakout game at South Summit with 16 points. He tries 3, no good. Rebound Matthews. Players tangled up on the court there on the rebound tie. Foul on Wildcats. Cam Harris picks up her foul. 3 team fouls on Aiden Harris now up to Olsen. There's Tanner Matthews down to Olsen. Takes a couple dribbles in. Right hand hook bank shot. In and out. Gets his own rebound. No. Good looking hook shot there by Olsen. Wouldn't fall. Tate causing some trouble for Atkinson here. South Summit has to take a timeout.
Yeah, good pressure there by the Trojans. Dave Hall jumping in here, filling in for Tyler Buckway for a couple minutes. Had to step out.
Some of our sponsors today, Dave, I'm excited. We have Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, give Benjamin a call. We'll help you navigate that process. 801-540-7263. He's our social media sponsor at Morgan Sports Network on Instagram and Facebook. Our other sponsor of today's game is Shirts to a T. They're located in Morgan. They do embroidery, screen printing, many brands to choose from. Shirts to a T. Some of our other fabulous sponsors are Morty's Car Wash. At the conclusion of today's game, we will choose a Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game, and that player will receive a certificate for a free car wash from Morty's. They're located in South Weaver. They have the latest equipment. A great car wash, Morty's Car Wash. And that's for Morgan. For South Summit, their player of the game will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network, sponsored by Brett Mills and Academy Mortgage, a sticker from the Morgan Sports Network, and a certificate for a cookie. Tate Nilsson with great hands and a steal. Quickly to Harris. Gets it to Olsen. Free throw line jumper. Yes!
Nice
Harris
shot
to
there
Olsen.
by Luke. That was great.
How about Tate right now with 2 straight
steals? Man, he's still playing football receiver. Dunk it!
He'll take 2.
Yeah, great pressure there. Morgan picking up some momentum here.
Tate Nilsson with 2 straight steals and a rebound. He wants the car wash. Will he drive in and take the shot? No. Rebound McKee. He'll dribble it up. Get it to Atkinson. Back to McKee traveling. Turnover. Dave, I love how the Wildcats are playing right now with passing the ball up, not dribbling a lot, getting quick shots. That may be what it takes to get past this tough Morgan team.
Yeah, really disciplined play. I can see them playing together as a team really well. I like their height down low. Had some nice alley-oops there.
Coach has called out number 1 here. Tate dribbling in, spin move, gets it to Olsen. Fouled by McKee.
Great hustle there by Tate to break in down low and then dish it off to Luke there.
That's 4 team fouls on the Wildcats. That's 2 personals on McKee. That hurts.
He might need to take a break, I guess. Take a look
Looks
and
like
see.
he has someone at the table to go in. Luke Olsen at the line. The first free throws for the Trojans. Missed the first. Number 23, Mitchell Gepler in, replacing McKee.
I like the pace of this game so far, Tyler.
That's fun. It's nice to see both teams hustling. This is a big region matchup. Good rivalry developing between these two similar communities.
Yeah, I hope to see more of this kind of play from Morgan and South Summit in the years to come.
Morgan does not play in the same region as South Summit, the same classification in football. So that's one thing that's a little different. Nice hustle there by Olsen.
Fighting for that rebound.
Yeah.
Tanner's open there.
Tate under to Olsen. Fakes the handoff. Matthews up. Joe Waite tries to get open. He's a sharpshooter. Aiden Harris drives in. Left hand layup off the glass. No good. He's fouled. took that thing up high off the glass. Now 5 team fouls on South Summit. 3 on the Trojans. Harris will shoot 2. Got the first. It's the first free throw made by the Trojans. 1 out of 3 so far. Great student section tonight.
Trojans able to tie this game up. First time they've had the lead in the game.
Here are the Wildcats. Ball out, pass out. Almost stolen by Harris. Shot clock is off. 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Find
2 seconds. Here's a 3.
Good.
No good. That's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 13, South Summit 12.
Yeah, I love the pace of that game. What did you think about that,
That was
Tyler?
crazy.
Just felt like they're both coming right out of the gun there and just playing with good intensity and South Summit in particular, I think, playing with a lot of discipline and teamwork.
I totally agree. Two ties, 2 lead changes, back and forth game. Morgan won the first meeting against these 2 schools on January 11th, 73-65 at South Summit. Morgan is ranked number 5 in the 3A RPI. South Summit is ranked number 10.
The RPI, the mysterious RPI. What does it mean? We don't know.
We don't know.
But we live and die by it.
Yeah, we do. Kind of takes the fun out of region wins, but
A little bit, yeah.
still fun to play the teams twice.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense why they do it. I mean, it's all about the playoffs that they're setting teams up for, and playoffs go beyond region. But you're right. Takes a little bit of the excitement out of a region game.
Dave, can I ask you a serious question?
I'm ready.
Are you a Heinzite?
Oh, I'm there a lot.
Heinz Country Store is a wonderful country store off exit 96 in Peterson, Utah. They have hot food, great snacks, gas, snacks. A shout out to my friends Devin Peterson and Sierra Foy, who are working at Heinz Country Store as we speak and watching the Morgan Sports Network.
They're actually probably doing some work at the cash register.
Probably.
We're in the background.
But while they're doing that, Luke Olson takes a shot, gets his own rebound, and is hacked. Welcome back, Ty.
Thanks. Sorry, I think I got food poisoning. I just went and threw up in the bathroom really
Dude,
quick. and came back.
that's TMI. Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm good.
If you need to take a break, we'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll take a break again.
And we're not even going to dock your pay.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
we don't dock pay for illness, on the job illness. We'll give you 5 minutes to go.
We don't have any disabilities, so be careful.
Yeah.
Number 21, Braden Crow, he's a senior, has checked in for the Wildcats. He has on some green shoes. Luke makes both of his free throws there.
Laws away. It looks like the Trojans got a comeback.
Yeah,
They're ahead now.
Tate kind of went nuts and had 2 straight steals, had a layup, an assist, and has really stepped up his defensive intensity. Here's a 3. Tried to bank it in, no good. Rebound, Wildcats. Gempler with that offensive rebound. Over to Atkinson. Back to Wolstenhume, number 10. Wolstenhume fakes the 3, goes underneath, no good.
Almost a steal there by Matthews. Couldn't get it.
Another offensive rebound by Atkinson. Rebound came off hard to control there.
Yeah, and South Summit got mad when one of their players fell, but one of his teammates knocked him over there.
Wolstenhume right in front of the student section. .14 seconds on the shot. 35-second shot clock this season for boys and girls basketball. Ball tipped away by Aiden Harris. Shot clock issues, 3 seconds.
Speaking of the girls basketball, Coach Mack is over on our right in his typical spot watching the game.
Taking notes, isn't he?
Yeah.
The girls won at South Summit yesterday. Harris tipped the ball again, now only 2 seconds. That's 2 deflections for Aiden Harris. You don't see those on the stat sheet, but they really affect the game.
No, and I do wish it was a stat because it is really important. I mean, just by that, they didn't get the shot off, actually, because they
No
had
shot.
one less second.
Harris almost fouled there. That
Yeah.
was close.
He definitely did foul him, actually, but
The clock had already expired, so
Yeah.
that was a risky play. Well, turnover on the Wildcats. Trojan ball. Man-to-man defense. Tate drives in. Layup no good. He went with his right hand on that time on the left side. Here's Wolstenhume. Shot no good. Rebound Olsen. Quickly to Nilsson. Harris drives baseline. Reverse layup good.
Wow.
Aiden Harris.
And like we talked about last game against South Summit, he had a breakthrough game, so hopefully we'll keep seeing that tonight against them again.
Tate got a foul on the wrist there. All 5 new players are going to come in for the Trojans, Ty. Morgan with their largest lead of the game at 5. First quarter saw 2 ties and 2 lead changes. First tie I counted was 0-0. Is that okay?
That is just fine. And if you see the Trojans have kind of upgraded their defense here, guards are moving back down on the backside to help the bigs with the corner 3.
Eli Bailey with a steal there. Eli, Criddle, Sunshine, Turner, and Tilby in. Here's a 3 from Eli, no good. Rebounded by McKee. Atkinson with the ball, back to McKee. He has 2 fouls. Steal by the Muley Bear. He's got the speed of a deer and the strength of a bear and the hair of a Greek god. He's the Muley Bear.
Yeah, and that's what we want to see from Muley Bear. I mean, that's what he does well. We expect that every single game, and with those big paws, he can grab just about any ball.
Traveling on Eli. The Muley Bear is first team All-State in football. Played defense and offense on the state champion, undefeated 3A state champion Morgan Trojan team.
Yeah, and he was a tight end and a D end, which is two positions, both on the edge, that needs size and speed, which you can see as he plays basketball.
Gempler gets the ball to Lashy. Underneath. Good defense there. Straight up by Eli Bailey. Rebound, Criddle. There's a corner 3 from Tilby. Up, no good. Rebound, Criddle. Goes down with it. Will he go back up? Dribbles a little bit. Kicks it out to Sunshine. He'll take 3 and got it.
And
Sunshine from Criddle.
Number 23, he smacked it, gave Sunshine a high five after he hit that shot, and he wasn't happy. Hit his hands together after he hit it.
Colton Acey, number 15, has 6 points for the Trojans off 2 3-point shots. That's an easy call there. Foul on Tilby. Caught McKee on the wrist. 15 foul on the Trojans.
Yeah.
About halfway through the second quarter.
Tilby just got a little too aggressive there, but that's what we want to see from the Trojans, and that's what Matthews really wants to see from them as well, because for the most part, it turns into deflections and steals.
Atkinson in, replacing Crow. He has the ball now. Atkinson does. Number 3. Number 1, Thompson now with the ball. Here's Thompson. Takes 3. Missed it. Rebound, Tilby. Dribbling with his head up, looking for his teammates. The screen from the Muley Bear.
And that's like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, I heard their bodies collide there, even with the headset on.
And it's hard to hear anything through these headsets.
Here's Tilby.
Double screen.
Tilby with a layup, no good. High off the glass, rebound McKee. He dribbles it up, gets it to Atkinson. Guarded by Criddle now in the corner. There's another steal by the Muley Bear. He's going to go coast to coast. No, he passes it to Tibbles. Missed it.
Fights for the rebound. Can't get it in, sadly. But
Too bad.
wow.
I think Coach is going to wonder, why did you not shoot that, Josh?
Yeah. And some parents are getting very angry at the ref.
There was a lot of – Tilby kind of got a little bit of tried to steal the ball from Thompson there, and I think the South Summit fans who it happened right in front of didn't like it.
Yeah.
There's
Open
Tilby.
to Tilby.
Yes, all day.
And they don't like
All
that
night.
anymore.
Derek Tilby.
South Summit fans are still very angry.
His first points of the game. Morgan now with an 11-point lead.
That's a little bit of a mismatch.
Yes. Wildcats have yet to score this quarter, Ty.
Yeah, poor Gage McKee had to deal with Gavin there.
Trojans have
Typically not
scored
used to
10
that.
points this quarter. South Summit has not scored yet. Kelby Thompson with the ball.
Hard fouls there.
I think that one was on Gavin. Yep, his second. Got 2 fouls in that exchange. Now at the line will be McKee shooting 1-1. He has 4 points. He's the leading scorer right now for the Wildcats. It's a junior. Took that one to the bank. He has 5.
And did he play varsity last year?
I don't remember. I'm going to have to assume so, but
Okay.
I don't know.
I was about to say, I
Look
remember
familiar.
last year and the year before they had a big. I don't know if it was him the year before, but I feel like South Summit's always had some tall, lengthy dudes.
There's almost a steal by Thompson. No change of possession. Shot clock still remains at 26. Aiden Harris back in for replacing Tilby.
Yeah, not Thompson. He couldn't hit a shot to save his life. Love the guy. Basketball's the thing he's not good at. That's why he wrestles, which he is very good at.
Aiden Thompson.
Hmm.
There is an Aiden on a South Summit. Here's Eli. His shot was blocked, and the Muley fouled McKee.
Yeah, and that's what all the fans were cheering for down below. That's all the South Summit fans are in front of us, and they all got pretty angry once they saw that happen.
Muley has 2 fouls. Josh Criddle with 2 fouls, got a body on him. Shout out to my friends at Heinz Country Store, Devin and Sierra, watching the Morgan Sports Network. Your friends, Ty. Devin Peterson.
Oh,
Sarah
yes.
Foy. Shot good. This is the 4th free throw for McKee. He is 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Aiden Harris finds an opening. Gets it out to Sunshine. Gavin Turner. Green light. No good. Rebound Criddle.
And the South Summit fans have some words with Gavin after that. And I think we're going to foul.
The shot clock was reset, but they don't think it should have because the ball did not hit the rim. They're going to put 22 seconds on the shot clock. Luke Olson and Tate Nelson back in for the Trojans. Giving Criddle and Turner a breather. Tate will handle the point guard duties. Waves off the screen. Pass back out to Olson. Shot from the elbow. In and out.
Almost.
Eli tried to tip it. No good.
And I like that shot there by Olson. Just a quick little one dribble, stop, and get a mid-range. Don't see mid-ranges too often, but Olson likes that shot.
Yeah, Morgan looks like they've slipped in some pick and roll and some give and go into the offense this game. There's a pass inside. Yeah, down there with Tall Timber with Olson. Back out to Lashy. Over to Thompson. Lashy will take 3.
Get a push on Olson, I'm guessing. As I watched that, it looks like he pushed him a little.
Yes, he did, right in the back. And the official was all over it. 1-1. This will be still, that's 9 team fouls on the Trojans, so this is 1-1. McKee has 7 points.
Joe will come in for Eli.
He missed the front end. And then the horn went off, so they are giving the ball to South Summit because they got the offensive rebound. Atkinson under to McKee. Thompson down to McKee. Up and
Wow.
under. What a shot.
And that was a fantastic move. I mean, he went underneath, and that was not easy at all. He just used his length to get that shot in.
Under 1 minute to go in the first half. Tate Nilsson finds himself open. Didn't take the shot. Joe Waite draws some contact.
And we'll get a block. It'll be South Summit.
A lot of contact there, Ty.
Yeah.
No foul called.
I thought for sure it was a foul, but I had a different angle.
Had it as a clean block. Trojans 23, Wildcats 17. 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Lashy to Thompson, fakes the three. Lobs it up to McKee.
Almost.
And it hits the rim. Aiden grabbed the ball. Tate to Olsen. Couple
Foul
dribbles.
there. And the ref has a little authority there calling that foul.
Yeah, he did. Now Luke Olsen will be at the line again. He has shot 4 free throws already. Foul was on number 14, Lashy, his third tie.
And I believe he was in during the JV game.
He was, yes.
And he played great in that.
1-1 here for Luke. Got the front end. That's his 8th point of the game, Luke Olsen. He's a junior. Plays football and basketball. Got them both. .21 seconds. Shot clock is off. Thompson with the ball for the Wildcats. Morgan sticking with the 3-2 zone. Under to McKee. Kicks it back out. Ball tipped away by Sunshine. 2 seconds on the clock. Shot is away and no good. Would have counted. That's the end of the first half. Morgan 25, South Summit 17.
No, that was a great half of basketball. We had some big lead changes. I mean, South Summit was up by, was it 12-2 or something like that?
12-3.
Or
Yeah,
12-3.
10-3.
Yeah, 10-3.
And then Morgan kind of went on a run. Morgan outscored South Summit 12-5 in the second quarter.
Yeah, they definitely played a lot better in that time, and it was a lot of fun to watch these two teams battle it out. In the last game they played, Morgan only won by about 8 or 10 points. It was definitely a hard-fought battle. I'm sure it'll keep being that way throughout this game as well.
That's correct. We'll take a little break, watch the performance from the cheer team, I think, and we'll be back with some stats in about 8 minutes.
to remind the student section to come down tonight. I know Creed's going to be there. Little boot scooting boogie. Give a good shout out to the pep band over there. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies.
And we're back. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by David Halls, who is producing and providing some commentary. We lost Buckets. He got sick. Didn't feel good. So we sent him home.
Yeah, poor guy. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll fill in for him a little bit and hope he's feeling better here soon.
Couple of stats that really stood out in the first half, David, is Josh Criddle has 8 rebounds, 4 offensive, 4 defensive. Luke Olson has 10 points, and Tate Nilsson has a bunch of steals.
10 points for Luke Olson. That's a great first half for him.
Absolutely. So before the game, you and I had the opportunity to take your boys, Jake and Sam, over to our good friend Daniel Moudreau's house and present him with his 2022 football state championship ring. Here's a picture coming up on the screen of me, Dave, you and I with Daniel. Trust us, he has his ring. He was also giving us the football schedule for next season. Good preseason schedule for the Trojans. Let's take a look at his championship ring, Daniel Moudreau's. There it is. Look at that. 13 diamonds on top, 13 in the center circle, 13 on the bottom, symbolic of the 13-0 season. There's Daniel, the year 2022 state champs.
Yeah, that was fun. A lot of fun. Daniel helps us out a ton, and I think it meant a lot to him that we were able to come over there and present it to him, and it was fun to catch up with his mom and fun to talk a little bit about the things he's anticipating for next season. He's already getting ready for football 2023-24. So
and he's given us the baseball schedule too.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So for the Wildcats, Kelby Thompson has 2 points. Bracken Lashy has 3. He also has 3 fouls. Mitchell Gempler has 3 points, and Gage McKee has 9 points. Let's look at our athletes of the month. Our athletes of the month, our male and female athletes of the month, happen to be a brother or sister this year. Luke Woolsey, he's a wrestler, he's a freshman. JC Woolsey, she's a cheerleader. They're both athletes of the month. Our female athlete of the month, sponsored by Northern Utah Dermatology, Dr. Daniel Hansen. There's a rebound by Eli Bailey. Our male athlete of the month is sponsored by X-Balm, Extreme Lip Protection, made in the USA. X-Balm. Eli Bailey with the ball. Wildcats sticking with their man-to-man defense. Bailey to Criddle. Back to Bailey. 13 on the shot. Drives in. Right-handed push shot. No good. And Criddle picked up a foul there. A cheap one.
Yeah. That whistle came in. I thought, did they call it a little late on the shot with Eli? But no, it was a Criddle foul after the play.
Criddle has 3 fouls now. Morgan's a deep team. They have 10. They'll play 10 to 12 players per game, and that's one of the strengths of the team. Eli is the leading scorer, has not scored yet in today's game.
Oh, what a great play there!
2 points for number 23, Gepler. He has 5 now.
Nice look down low, kicked that down, and turn around and laid it in.
Tilby, Criddle, AC. Criddle's a very unselfish player. Tilby with a little mid-range jumper, a rare mid-range jumper, but he got it. He has 5 points. Another steal there by Josh Criddle, the steals leader for the Trojans. Back to Tilby, Criddle to Tilby, 2, yes.
Nice.
4 quick points for Tilby. Criddle with an assist, a foul, and a steal in the first couple minutes here of the second half. Thompson. Atkinson now to Lashy. Lob to McKee, blocked, tipped out of bounds by Muley.
I want to play that feed down low again by South Summit here. That was just a great little play. Good look, good pass, good spin.
Yeah, that was an assist by Bracken Lashy. Number 14. Played in the JV game. Here's Lashy for 3. Shot no good. Rebound by Eli Bailey after it hit a few other players. Morgan up by 10. Morgan got an early lead with a 3 from Sunshine, and then here's Criddle. Will he shoot the ball? Yes, 2 points. The Muley Bear, Josh Criddle. his first 2 of the game.
It's fun to see him take it strong to the hole. He's got a lot of power, but he's sometimes, like you said, unselfish, and he'll kick it back out.
To a fault in some cases.
Yeah.
Morgan with the same players that started the game on the court. Lashy underneath to McKee. He's guarded by Turner, who fouled. Gavin has a couple of fouls. Now here's a shot by Criddle. Couple pump fakes. McKee has 3 fouls, so he didn't want to get involved there. Steal by Eli Bailey. What a defensive play by Eli Bailey. Gavin Turner also has 3 fouls. Here's Sunshine. Take it to the bank.
Bad idea when Sunshine is left in the wide open corner if you're playing defense.
He shot that right in front of Nicky Dimes, the student section, and then got a steal. When he's in front of the student section, forget about it.
That's right.
Here's Tibbles for 3. No. Rebound, Muley. Out to Turner. Tries to go back to Criddle. Criddle dove at that like it was a fumble on the football field and undercut McKee.
Before the game, I saw AC warming up, and he hit 8 threes in a row from that corner. From this corner, the one on the
in front of the South Summit
student section. He's just really good from that side.
Muley has 4 fouls now, Dave.
That's the problem. He's going to take a break.
Luke Olson in, replacing Criddle. Luke Olson, the tallest player on the Trojan team at 6'6". Thompson for 3. He got it.
Nice shot.
Kelby Thompson, he has 5 points now.
I don't think Josh views fouls as a limitation. I think he views it as 5 opportunities.
Yes, he does. Tilby backdoor pass to Sunshine, out of bounds. Too bad.
I like that one.
Joe Waite in, replacing Eli Bailey.
Yeah, just stepped out there on the baseline. Came around. South Summit defender there had to sit just a little too far, and AC not able to get around it.
Dave, the 2 leading scorers for the Trojans on the season have not scored yet. Joe Waite and Eli Bailey, yet Morgan still has a 12-point lead.
Joe was looking good in warm-ups, too. He was hitting them from all over.
Atkinson thought about the 3. Tipped.
Hustle play.
Almost stolen there by Luke Olson.
It's long arms of Luke's.
Tate Nilsson and Tanner Matthews in for the Trojans.
And Tate's been playing with, he always plays with a lot of energy, but tonight it's been like next level.
He's playing like his hair's on fire.
Well, it feels like he's playing literally on the court like he's playing cornerback in football.
He was one of the MVPs in the 3A football championship game, had plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Shot clock issues. Second violation there this game. We haven't seen much of that this season.
Yeah, do you think the shot clock has changed the pace of the game a little bit this year? Think we're seeing more speed?
Maybe a little. It doesn't feel like a ton, but Joe Waite thought about 3. Instead, drives in, does a floater, no good. Rebound McKee. Quickly up.
Long outlet pass. And there you go with that cornerback skill.
Yes.
Look at that.
Nice tip there by Tate.
Right there.
Right off the leg of number 23, Gempler.
Those skills do transfer over, don't they?
Cam Harris in for the Wildcats, number 15. Tilby and Nilsson will bring the ball up for the Trojans. Oh, out of bounds, turnover. I like the way the South Summit team breaks the press when Morgan does press. They never dribble. It's all about passing it up.
They just work it back and forth very, very quickly and don't allow the ball handler to really give a chance to have the ball stolen.
Here's a dribble, right? As I said, they don't do that. High post pass, lob to McKee.
Oh!
Fouled by Olson.
Look at that. Let's look at that one again. That was...
was that a dunk opportunity?
It was right there. He's had a couple like that tonight.
He has, yeah. He can. You saw him during the pregame. He can really get up.
Yeah, I think if the Morgan defense isn't careful, we're going to see one of those hammered down tonight.
I agree. Here's free throw in and out. McKee has 9 points. This is his 7th free throw attempt. He's made 3.
I'm liking those shoes he's rocking tonight, dual color.
It's got the black and then the neon green.
Yeah, take a peek at those. Look at those. You know, those are the kind of shoes that a mom would like because you can always know who your boy is on the court.
Yeah. It's a confident player.
That's right.
I like that.
Well, how tall is he on the roster?
It's not listed.
Oh, okay.
So we were looking at him compared to Muley, who's 6'4", and he looks like, I'm going to say 6'7", possibly.
Yeah, he's got some height and some really long arms too.
Luke was battling down low with Cam Harris. Cam got called for the foul. Morgan has 4 team fouls, which Coach pointed out right during that last break, I noticed, where the Wildcats now have 1. Joe Waite bumped. Foul on Thompson.
You know, South Summit came out in that first quarter with just a lot of intensity on offense and was had a really good conversion on their shots. Slowed down a little bit in the second quarter. We'll see how this third quarter plays out for them.
Tanner Matthews missed the shot. Rebound, Tate Nilsson up high. Finds Olsen to Harris. Right in front of the student section. Back to Olsen.
Oh.
To Tate, and he got it. Clean play nominee, Luke Olsen. He is pumped up right there. Mark the tape, David.
It's a great play. Great
Luke with the
steal.
Luke wants the Morty's car wash clean play of the game. Here's Matthews for 3. No. Tipped out. Tate's had a great game. Luke's had a great game.
McKee almost got that layup by Tate there. He was up there above the rim.
Atkinson in and Britton Woolstenhume in. Making up for this foul count. Now it's going to be evened out pretty quick here. There's 3 straight quick fouls on South Summit.
Didn't see that one.
Foul was on Harris, his 3rd. Matthews for 3.
Take that.
He thought it was in. He was backing up immediately.
Steph Curry style, right?
It was. Tate was all over Atkinson there, dribbling it up the court. Got a cheap one. Foul on Tate Nilsson.
Just trying to go around there and get that little pick of the pocket. Didn't quite work.
Tate has 2 fouls now. Woolstenhume to inbound to Atkinson. Here's a 3. Up and good.
What a shot.
Harris, his first points of the game, and they came 3 at a time.
With hands in his face.
Tate in to Olsen.
Oh.
Yes, clean play nominee again. Nilsson to Olsen.
Well, that was a reverse last, wasn't it?
It was. We're kind of looking at a Stockton to Malone type situation
And a
here.
Malone to Stockton.
Yes. Steal by Harris. Goes up. The left-hand layup. No good. Luke Olsen has 12 points now for the Trojans. Aiden Harris at the line. 2 shots. He had 4 points in the first half. That foul was on McKee, his 3rd. Maybe I thought he had 3 in the first half. He must have only had 2. They have him for 3 on the scoreboard. Number 14, Lashy, back in. Harris missed the first. That was his first missed free throw of the night. Got his 2nd. Has 5 points. Thompson, Lashy, McKee challenges Joe Waite, and Joe Waite wins the challenge. Tate fouled by Thompson. A lot of fouls being called this quarter, 5 on each team. We're in the 3rd quarter.
You know, the game earlier this week, Ogden, they're letting the boys play.
Yes, they were. There's a turnover. Here you go. Layup, McKee. Oh, his friends are giving him a hard time for not dunking that.
Okay, even I wanted to see the dunk, and I'm here with Morgan.
I almost stood up.
All right, well, McKee, maybe we'll give you one more chance.
He got 2 points.
He did score. He got
Harris
the job
down to
done.
Olsen. Spin move, bank shot, no. And then a foul on Olsen. Should have let it go.
I think he just got off his step there,
He did.
McKee.
He
I think
did.
just had a bad dribble, and he thought, you know
Yeah.
what, rather than risking it, get the points. The point, honestly, it was the right thing to do. You know, you're within a distance of scratching back into this thing here. They're making a little bit of a drive. You don't want to miss 2 easy points for a showmanship. So,
Oh, Tate Nilsson with an and one opportunity. He got the deflection. Matthews finds him for 2. Old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. Nilsson spends a lot of time on the floor.
he does.
Good find there. 4 fouls now on number 14, Lashy. 6 team fouls on each team. 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Number 15, Cam Harris back in. Tate missed the three-point play opportunity. He had one of those in the JV game. Good ball movement by South Summit. Wilson-Hume and Thompson up top. Here's 3 by Harris, and he's fouled.
Oh,
Aiden got him. Aiden Harris fouled Cam Harris. I don't know if they're related.
well,
Have to get out our family search app and see. Three free throw attempts here for Harris. First good. That's his.
if he makes all 3 of these, you have to buy a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich for everybody in the gym tonight.
I'll buy one for everyone that's here from the Morgan Sports Network on this top deck.
Oh, you got one more.
Which is you, Sam, and Jay Dizzle.
And I think you need to buy one for the free throw shooter as well.
I'll buy him one. Give me his address. I'll send him a gift certificate.
All right, this is it. All the marbles.
Got it.
And no problem.
Chicken for everyone.
He overheard me, and he
Instead,
says,
we
I'm
go
not
to
going to
Larry's
disappoint.
Chicken and Morgan.
We'll do Larry's.
Joe is getting hacked. No calls. Jump ball. Joe was a little out of control there.
Well, I think it looked like the right call. If you look, number couldn't see who that was. South Summit defense got his hands on there and just grabbed the top and bottom of the ball. It looked clean.
12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Joe Waite inbounding.
Oh,
Hit the back of the backboard. Wildcats will get the ball to start the next quarter. There's 3 from Atkinson. 3 seconds.
better launch that.
2, 1. Tate got the shot off. Good if it goes. In and out. Wow, in and out. That was Atkinson's first points. Look at this. This thing hit all parts of the rim.
Oh, man. Almost there.
That's the end of the third quarter. Morgan 41, South Summit 34. Would like to thank Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate for sponsoring today's game, along with Shirts to a T in Morgan. Shout out to our other sponsors, Bingham's Custom Meats, Wardell Brothers Construction, Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage, Heinz Country Store and Heinz Automotive. Hello, Devin and Sierra and Gary and Delynn. Heinz Automotive, change your tires, change your oil, change your life. Jiffy Lube, locally owned and operated with locations in South Ogden and on Riverdale Road. Jiffy Lube is fast and convenient for oil changes, tires, and more. ES Solar is Utah's largest and best solar electric contractor, Get Part approved, and partnered with Rocky Mountain Power with Watt Smart battery rebates. This isn't solar of old, it's a virtual power plant with battery backup. Contact Zach Randall for a quote today. He's a Morgan High alumni. Zach at essolar.com. Z-A-C-H at essolar.com. Robinson Waste Services is one of our sponsors. Gardner Development. Hooked Up Plumbing. They will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs. Water heaters, water softeners, remodels, new construction. Mountain Green Dental. Dr. Ben Clark and his friendly staff. Love to see you smile. MountainGreenDental.com. Fourth quarter.
South Summit had a nice little rush there at the end. Got 6 quick unanswered points and right back in this.
Muley Bear back in for the Trojans. Wilson-Hume up and challenges the Muley and gets 2.
definitely see where the momentum's at in this game right now.
Yeah, that jump ball really hurt the Trojans because they didn't capitalize on it, and then South Summit got the ball to start the quarter. Here's Gavin Turner. Sunshine for three, no good. Rebound, up high, Atkinson. Quickly to Thompson. Harris. Harris takes three in rhythm, no good. Rebound, Gavin Turner. Gets it to Tilby. Gavin Turner in front of the student section. Turnover.
Oh.
Thompson with a steal. Good
Great
anticipation.
defensive play there.
Yeah. Atkinson drives in, challenges Demuley, and gets fouled. That was on Eli Bailey, the foul. Pushed him in the back a little. Eli's first personal. A lot of people in foul trouble. Eli is not.
No, he's not.
Atkinson missed his first. He has 3 points. He had that big three in the third quarter. The last two time this team played was January 11th. Morgan won that game 73-65. This game a lot lower scoring.
South Summit just down by a couple of possessions. Oh, and a mistake there by the Trojans.
Turnover.
Just Gavin cut up just as Eli went to inbound it, and that ball just got away from him.
Tough turnover there for the Trojans. The Wildcats with an opportunity here. They'll take three from the corner and got it.
Wow. And
Alex
just like that, it's a
Atkinson.
1-point game. This tenacious South Summit defense is really flexing its muscles.
Here's the Muley Bear. Eli Bailey for three in front of the student section. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds. Wildcat ball. Morgan takes the full timeout. They have all five. Now they'll have 4 timeouts left. Wow.
Are pumped up here.
A great fan section here from Camas that made the drive to Morgan.
Yeah, what a
snowy day.
What a push here in this end of third, beginning of fourth quarter.
Absolutely. At halftime, that was an 8-point game. Morgan was ahead. Then a 7-point game at the end of the third. Now we're a 1-point game.
That's right. Coach Matthews, I think, will help the team reset a little bit. He's I can see by the look on his face, he's pointing out a few adjustments that Trojans need to make.
The third quarter, South Summit scored 17 points, Morgan 16. Morgan has 8 team fouls. South Summit has 6 team fouls. Couple of players in foul trouble, including Josh Criddle and for the Trojans, Bracken Lashy. They each have 4.
South Summit, chance to take the lead.
Morgan has Derek Tilby, Gavin Turner.
Oh.
Turnover.
Little bit of a misread ball there.
Morgan has their starters in the game. Derek Tilby brings it up with his right hand right in front of the score table. Gets a screen from Criddle. Has some open lane. Bailey thought about the 3. Colton Acey takes a 2.
Criddle fighting.
Rebound. Criddle. Tibbles for 3. Yes, Derek Tilby.
Huge shot there by Derek.
His second 3 of the game.
Good defensive pressure.
Timeout. Full timeout. He got in trouble there, and coach had to call a timeout.
And the Trojans go back up 4.
Tilby right in front of all of his friends in the student section.
Do you think they were telling him when he got over there, like, you got to take it?
You got to take that. Don't even think about it twice. Have you ever had a bacon bomb?
I have had a bacon bomb.
Bingham's bacon bombs are the bomb. It's meat wrapped in bacon.
Do you need to say anything else?
No, end of story. There's their logo. For football, they sponsored our Bingham's Bacon Bomb of the game. Now they sponsor our Athlete of the Week, which we're grateful. The Athlete of the Week receives a certificate for a Bacon Bomb, male and female Athlete of the Week. So we appreciate Bingham's Custom Meats. They're located in Morgan. Randall Brothers Construction, Roger and Ryan Randall, they're Morgan High alumni. Played quarterback, both of them did. Roger was on the last undefeated Morgan High football team, was the MVP of the classification, just like his nephew, Nicky Dimes. Nick Despain was this season on the undefeated team.
When you go golfing with Roger, is there anything he talks about other than his state championship?
No, I haven't heard one other thing from him. Not really. I have to pry it out of him. We get it out of him.
He's a good guy. Great mentor. Great grandpa, dad, uncle.
High counselor.
What was that?
High counselor.
Oh, I'm not in his stake anymore, so.
And I can testify that he's a good high counselor.
So I've kind of lost track of where people are at on that north end of the valley.
Morgan North. Atkinson up to Thompson. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Takes a 3 from the logo. Rebound Bailey.
Didn't have a lot of options there. He was open, and it actually, I thought it was going to go in. A little short there.
Yeah, just some clock management that they forgot about there. Tilby, Turner, under to Criddle. Back to Turner. Turner has the green light to shoot whenever he is open. Tilby now with the ball. We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter.
That was tight.
Eli fouled. Yeah, Tilby tried to thread the needle there and really did.
Yes, he did. Eli had the good post position with his hand up. It was a perfectly placed ball. South Summit collapsed and picked up the foul.
Lashy back in the game. He has 4 fouls. Eli 1-1. Eli Bailey. This could be his first points of the game, Dave.
These are pretty important baskets right here for Eli.
Got it.
No problem with that first one.
This is the 13th free throw attempt for the Trojans. They've made 9.
Eli playing on that mild sprain on that ankle, I think, today.
Yes, and no problem with the free throw shot there. Morgan with a 6-point lead. Steal by Criddle to Turner. The Muley Bear tapped that right to Gavin Turner with the deflection. Thompson fouling Turner.
Yeah, just had him on the body there, just leaning in a little too hard.
1-1 here for Gavin. Gavin has not scored yet either, Dave.
Well, you won't be saying that in 10 seconds.
Maybe less. Got it. Look at the students with their hands up, cheering him on. Good to see.
Morgan starting to steal back the momentum of this game on the free throw line here.
Both teams have 8 team fouls, so we're shooting free throws on every defensive foul for the remainder.
Which, to be honest, is not a lot of fun.
Missed the second. 7-point lead for the Trojans. This game has had 2 ties and 2 lead changes all in the first quarter. And Morgan has led ever since then. They had the 1-point lead after the first quarter and have held that. Thompson, Atkinson, baseline drive, gets it out to Thompson, drives in, challenges Bailey, missed the shot. Bailey with the rebound. Bailey gets the ball to Tilby. 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Tilby drives in, kicks out. Turner fakes the 3. Criddle, Sunshine, Tibbles. Yes, no. I called it too early. Jump ball. South Summit cannot believe the call.
I don't know.
Eli got his hands on the ball just enough to cause the Luke Olson back in, along with Aiden Harris and Joe Waite.
I kind of feel like that whistle came 100 milliseconds too soon. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a little bit early, but favored the Trojans on that one.
That's right.
Morgan with the ball now. Off after the jump ball call. New shot clock.
Joe looking for some points.
Oh, didn't take the layup. And then a turnover on the Trojans. Turnover on the Wildcats. Players telling themselves to calm down, take it easy. I thought Joe might take that layup.
I thought so too, but I think a little bit too much traffic in with 34. Remind me his name again.
McKee.
Tough defensive player and always a threat.
Golden West Credit Union, all game, all season, all the time. Golden West is with the Trojans every step of the way. Golden West Credit Union, they'll take care of you. Hobant's Orthodontics has been delivering dazzling smiles to the people of Morgan and Weber County for over 24 years. Team up with the leading provider of Invisalign in the state of Utah and smile more. Book a consult on their website today at webracem.com. Hobant's Orthodontics. Heinz Automotive, they've been ruining New Year's resolutions since 1968. Drinks, treats, fuel. Devin, Sierra, Gary, DeLynn, Melissa, Sarah, Adam, Austin, and others.
And Ty Quigley, who's in there more than some employees.
I'm a Hindsight. Some mishandling of the ball there while I was talking about Hines for the Trojans and turnover. That's three straight turnovers.
You know what?
The ref was all over it.
I think he's calling. I guess he was calling his foot. I was watching the ball. The ball stayed in, but maybe his heel.
When he hit the ball and his heel was out.
I'm going to say the ref definitely had a better angle on that than I did. It was close, though, for sure.
There's a trap there on the Trojans and then a foul on Joe Waite. I think that's Joe's first.
Send South Summit to the line.
That's his first. Number 23, Mitchell Gempler at the line. He has 5 points. Missed the front end. And then a foul on Gempler. Fouled Sunshine. Oh, the foul. Was it on McKee or Gempler?
Number 23. That's going to be a tough one. I suspect that AC will hit both of these, putting the Trojans up by 9 with just over 3 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You know, you think about how that can shift the momentum again. Oh, AC misses the first side of that, but missing the beginning of that one-on-one, a chance to...
It was a one-on-one, and no one went for the rebound. It went out of bounds. And it's, oh, wow. That was just some uncharacteristic not paying attention from both teams.
No one knew what was going on except for the ref.
Coaches were all over it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true.
South Summits. Coach Matthews was hoping they wouldn't notice.
That's right.
But they did. Here's a lob.
Oh!
What a throwdown.
Okay.
Gage McKee. He gets the dunk. He has 14 points. 5-point game. A lot of energy in the gym. Double screen for Gavin. He's pushed. No foul. Harrison. Offensive foul.
Watch that again.
There's
that alley-oop.
That was Gempler that had the pass there to McKee, who perfect timing, got the basket. And then an offensive foul on the Trojans. The Trojans now with 10 team fouls, double bonus time on any defensive foul. Lashy gets the ball across to Atkinson to Thompson. Stolen by Turner.
Great play by Gavin.
He'll take his time here.
Oh.
He's fouled. That was close to a turnover. Well, let's look at the replay here and see what happens.
I think it's popped out by South Summit. It was close, but it didn't hit into. It looked like it might have been brushed his Gavin's leg, but I think at the replay, it doesn't hit him.
That was the fourth foul there on McKee. Gavin at the line, shooting double bonus. Missed Missed it. His first.
You know, it's one thing to see a dunk in a high school basketball game. It's another thing to see a dunk in a high school basketball game in traffic.
Yeah, on an alley-oop. That was an excellent play. Gavin got his second. He is 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. Thompson now up. Back to Lashy. Atkinson at the logo.
South Summit having to start thinking about that clock management here a little bit.
Atkinson now. Morgan with a 6-point lead. 14 on the shot clock. McKee. Atkinson in trouble. Tough defense by the Trojans. Tate all over it. 1 second on the shot clock.
Oh.
Shot good.
That was great defense by the Trojans, and South Summit able. Oh, wow.
Alex Atkinson with a steal. With the. Wow, what happened there, Dave? After the basket,
It was stolen by McKee down low. On the inbound, he just reached out and grabbed it. Used those long arms of his and caught the Trojan offense off guard.
4-point game, and then the Trojans fouled. The foul was on Gavin Turner, his 4th personal. Rare for him to have that many fouls. Atkinson at the line, and then a double bonus, 2 shots. Got the first.
Huge free throws here.
Atkinson with 10 points, all in the second half.
Loud in here.
Make it 11. He has 11 points in the game, all in this half. Full court pressure here by the Wildcats. Turner to Tilby. Press broken. 1.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2-point ball game. Morgan has led ever since the end of the first quarter when they were up 13-12.
Morgan obviously taking their time here, but they do need to turn this into money.
Aiden Harris gets the ball to Eli. 10 seconds on the shot. He'll back down. Pivot. Jump hook. No good. Rebound McKee to Thompson. Wildcats could take the lead or tie here. Shot up. Yes. Alex Atkinson. Tie ball game. 48 apiece.
I don't believe this game tie has been tied since it was 12-12.
That's correct. Under a minute to go. Tie ball game. Derek Tilby all the way. Right-handed layup. Yes. 2-point lead for the Trojans.
Oh.
Derek Tilby.
I'm saying clean play nominee on that one
Absolutely.
for sure.
Shot no good. Defended by Eli Bailey. Harris with the ball, and he's fouled. The Trojans can feel the victory coming on here. The students are going nuts. How about Derek Tilby? Timeout, Wildcats. What a play. Goes around 2 Wildcat defenders and goes over the tallest player on the court with the right-handed layup. Morty's Car Wash, clean play nominee. Here it is again. Derek Tilby drives in, goes past Thompson. Right up over top corner of the glass.
That was a bold and brave
Oh,
move because, you know, you think a situation like that, if you don't get it, you're feeling that heat.
yes, absolutely.
Bold, but he just took it in and finished the housework.
28 seconds remaining. Morgan has 4 timeouts left. South Summit has 1 timeout left. At the conclusion of the game, we will choose a player of the game. For South Summit, they will receive a certificate signed by the executives at the Morgan Sports Network with a sticker indicating that they were the player of the game. They will receive a gift card for a cookie sponsored by Brett Mills and Academy Mortgage. Morgan player of the game, or the clean play of the game for Morgan, will receive a certificate for a free car wash from Morty's Car Wash in South Weber. Luke Olson has 12 points for the Trojans. Derek Tilby now has 12. Harris has 5.
And a chance for to add a couple more very important points to that total.
Yes. Double bonus here for Harris. First one good. He has his best games of the season so far against South Summit. Had 16 points last time these two teams met.
Big free throw here. It changes from a 1 to a 2-possession game on this shot.
Got it. Aiden Harris. Icy shot there. Ball tipped out of bounds by Harris.
Going for the quick outlet there, but Harris got his hands up, deflected it out of
Harris
bounds.
can jump out of the gym.
Broke up that play. South Summit knowing they got to get to work
Thompson,
quickly
yes.
here.
Alex Atkinson with the ball in front of his team. Up to McKee. 17 seconds remaining. McKee drives in. Taking a lot of time. Tate with a foul. Not a bad foul, Dave. Prevents a 3-point shot. Making one from the line.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they've. They don't have a lot of time left, and I know you got to find the open shot for sure. But I expected him to be a little bit more aggressive on maybe hitting the key down low or something.
Ashu has 3 points, all in the first half. This is his first free throw shot of the second half. Got it.
Easy work for him, it looks like. So they got to score here, go for the quick foul, hope the free throw gets split. You got to make this one.
Trojans put Colton Macy back in, Gavin Turner, Derek Tilby, Eli Bailey, and Aiden Harris.
Going for some
Coach told Eli to block out.
He's already working on it looks like.
He's leaning. 3-point game, 11.4 seconds remaining. Shot good. 2-point ball game, 11 seconds. Gavin Turner quickly fouled there by Lashley. That'll be his fifth, Dave. He's fouled out. 10 seconds even remaining.
So South Summit
with 5 points.
Hoping for the split here at the line. Well, I guess they're actually hoping for both of them to be missed, but Gavin can get one and they still have a chance to tie it up.
Cam Harris replaced Lashy, number 15 in the game. Hewley Bear, Josh Criddle back in, replacing AC. Hewley in for rebounding purposes. He'll go up against Gempler. 2 shots for Gavin Turner.
Tell you what, it is loud in here. Both these student sections are really getting after it tonight. South Summit got quite a few students here.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see. Thank you for making the drive. The only thing I don't like about it is you're not home watching the Morgan Sports Network, but you can rewatch the game later.
That's right.
Gavin,
well, there you go. Gavin hits them both, makes it a 2-possession game. 10 seconds left.
Should we look at some highlights?
Let's do it.
Let's look at some highlights from the game. Some of these are clean play nominees. These are some Morgan highlights and some South Summit highlights. There's a block by Josh Criddle. That got Buckets excited.
Oh, whoops. Wrong camera on that one. And that one.
Won't give up on us.
And that one. What's going on here, kids? Hang on. I can do better than this.
You got 28 seconds to.
Oh, I got plenty of time to fix my errors. Here we go.
There's Tate Nelson with a shot way up high and off the glass over McKee.
McKee there way above the rim.
Tate to Luke for 2. That was a Stockton to Malone type situation right there. Here's Tibbles. This could be the play of the game.
I love this one. If it's not clean play of the game, I'm quitting Morgan Sports Network.
Well, it's your choice, so you'll have to confirm it with me. But Derek Tilby with the game tied, under a minute to go, ice water in his veins, takes a layup up high off the glass for a 2-point lead for the Trojans. This game has featured 2 lead changes and 3 ties. Morgan was ahead 13-12 after 1, 25-17 at half, 41-34 at the end of the third. Here we go. Here's Thompson. Pass stolen by the Muley Bear. That'll do it. Pass up ahead to Eli, and Gavin was fouled into the press box there. Hard foul there. No, it looked like he tried to pull
just
back.
incidental contact there.
Press box is padded. 3.1 seconds.
Gavin has no padding himself, so he needs
no, he's
padding
got
from that
no
box.
body fat at all. Would like to thank Daniel Mudrow, who is our statistician working from his home office. David Halls has produced tonight's game. Sam Halls is on the main camera. Jay Dizzle Halls is on the scoreboard. Tyler Buckway was here for a little bit. We gave him some sick leave. I'm Tyler Quigley. David Halls is filling in, producing and coloring the game. Gavin Turner's shots have all been from the free throw line. He has 5 points, all free throws.
He started out a little cool from the line, but he's picked it up and pretty consistent when it really mattered.
Got them both.
4 in a row from the line.
6-point game, 3 seconds. This should do it right here, Dave. That's the end of the ball game. Morgan 56, South Summit 50. What a game.
That was a fun one. I expected from the first 2 or 3 minutes watching this game, honestly, the beginning of this game felt a little bit like the beginning of the wrestling meet last night against South Summit. Physical, aggressive, kids playing hard, and big thanks to South Summit for coming up for this match. Their student section showed up in mass, added to the environment, the energy. This is a good one.
A couple of highlights to note for the Wildcats. Kelby Thompson had 5 points. Alex Atkinson, 13. Britton Wolstenhume, 2. Bracken Lashy had 5 points. Cam Harris, 6. Mitchell Impler ended the game with 5. Gage McKee ended with 14. For the Trojans, Derek Tilby led with 12 points. Him and Luke Olson both had 12. Josh Criddle had 2. Colton Acey had 9. Gavin Turner had 6. Tate Nilsson had 6. And Aiden Harris, 7. And Eli Bailey, 2. We talk clean play and player of the game.
Well, clean play, I don't know. I don't think
there's a question, is there?
Feels like it's that Tilby play. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was, is it this one right here?
Yeah, Derek Tilby drives in past 2 defenders, takes it up high off the glass to tie the game, or to take a 2-point lead with under a minute to go. Morgan never looked back.
That was a crucial play, and I would say an aggressive decision. I loved it. Well done, Derek, and congratulations on the clean play. Go wash that car, but not today. It's going to snow tomorrow.
Yeah, wait. For our player of the game for South Summit, I'd like to nominate Alex Atkinson. Finished the game with 13 points, all in the second half, had some really big shots.
I like it.
Congratulations, Alex. You will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network and Brett Mills at Academy Mortgage with a cookie gift certificate and a sticker.
The sticker. Love that sticker.
Love the sticker. Cornerstone Real Estate was our sponsor today, shirts to a T. Any closing comments before I close up shop?
No, I thought this, like I said, was a lot of fun. Great energy tonight. Great win by the Trojans. Great fight by South Summit. And I see a little rivalry brewing here between these teams. I like it.
I do too.
I like the competition. Yeah, it was a fun one.
Well, very fun. Thank you very much, Dave, for producing and commentating. So for David Halls, Sam Halls, J. Dizzle Halls, Daniel Mudrow, Tyler Buckway, for all of you who have joined us from around the corner or around the globe, I'm Tyler Quigley. Thank you for watching the Morgan Sports Network.